So here is my 2019 Heritage Softail. I put all the pink on and everything because I wanted to make mine totally different. I had the pinstriping done professionally, but I did that one. That was me. That's professional. That's me. Anyway, and that's my bike's name, my nickname. So I had the Boom Audio speakers installed on my bike. I have them up on my handlebars, so they're installed right there. They're Bluetooth. That's the Bluetooth control to my speakers. So, and I hook up my phone to that, and I've got the USB hooked into the plug that's into my bike. So my phone sits right there, and then the USB keeps it charged while the bike is on. Eventually I'd like to get hard bags, but for right now I'm doing this. I have this cup holder. So one thing to think about the cup holder, they come with those rubber inserts, that go around your cans or whatever. Well, when your can gets low on fluid, you've almost drank it completely down, that can gets real light, and as you head down the road, whoop, there it goes. That's why there's no rubber thing in there, because I drank the can dry and the rubber thing went away with the can. Somewhere in Sturgis, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I had that done. Eventually I want to do an LED brake light. I added, what did I do? Oh, I added LED taillights and then changed it to a smoke lens. The one thing that I've noticed is that when you have your turn signal on, it blinks really fast on there, more fast than normal. So don't worry about it. It almost acts like there's a bulb out, but there isn't. That's just the way the LEDs work. I've got my bike plugged in. We have it plugged into a solar charger that we got off of J&P Cycles. Anyway, so I changed the front turn signals and markers as well. So those are LED and smoke. This is my engine guards, and I did this kind of a foot peg. It's an adjustable foot peg, so you can actually adjust it right here to be higher or lower. You can then adjust it here to have it out a little bit more. I almost don't like where I have this set up right now and everything, but what I do is I put my foot right here, and it's super comfortable. So I'm just going to leave it. Sometimes I put my foot on the peg, but then my knees are too close to me. So I actually need to move this out just a little bit more. And then I've got my luggage guards. And I'll tell you what, if you ever drop your bike, it'll save from having the bike fall on your leg. And it'll also save your bike from getting damaged. You damage the guards before you damage your bike. So I've got this backrest. Got that off of eBay. And that was about $55 for that. And it just pops right out. I can just pop it right out if I want, or just leave it in. Then I have my little dog. That's my little Buster dog. We have a Rottweiler. His name is Buster. And so my little Rottweiler rides with me. And he's got his Harley tag. So I took the back seat off, and I bought this luggage rack off of eBay. They're really hard to find for the Heritage, so you got to be careful as to what you get. And it just hooks right into where the seat goes. So it all hooks right into there and then fastens right in there. Haven't used it yet, but I like it because I don't use the back seat. And eventually I'm going to take the back pegs off because I don't need those either. Anyway, oh, and then this is the other thing that I have. So this is my camera mount. And so when I'm out riding, I can actually put my camera on there. You can do a GoPro or whatever, but I found that if you go on like wish.com, I bought the same camera, just like a GoPro, off-brand, works exactly the same as a GoPro. Anyway, got it for $25. And the quality of the picture and the video is exactly the same as a GoPro. Sorry. Anyway. And then there's my bell. Of course, it's pink. Whoops, and out of focus. There we go. So, that's my bike. That's my baby. My husband's out riding his right now. He just got some work done on his CVO. This is my husband's bike as well. I've ridden that a few times. It's the same exact as this. They're 107s. I had the, oh yeah, I forgot. I did my Vance and Hines. So these are not stock pipes. These are the Vance and Hines shorties. So then I did a FP3 fuel pack, the tuner. So the numbers on it is actually really good, and it got rid of the, like I had a lag in my throttle on the custom. Anyway, I kept conking my bike out because I'm still fairly new, and so my throttle and clutch response was not equal, and so I was having issues. But anyway, that took away that dead zone. And then I got this from Eagle Leather. So I usually put all my camera stuff, my extra camera stuff in there. And that's what I use for like my extra SD cards and the used ones, the new ones, the batteries and all that bit. I just put that in there. And then I just put all my other stuff in my luggage bags. Thinking that's about it that I've done to it so far that I wanted to show everybody. I did the Vance & Hines at the Vance & Hines booth in Sturgis 2020, and they did a fantastic job. I love the sound of it. I love the throttle response, and it didn't really do anything to my fuel mileage, so I'm not consuming any more fuel. I'm not really getting any better. Still able to enjoy my rides. I had my levers braided. So here's something. So I've got this little tassel. So the tassels originally were like way down to here. Way down to here. Real long. Just tassels, nothing on them. And so being that there was nothing on that at all, you would think that they would be fine. Well, as I'm riding down the road, my group is giving me sign language, and I'm like, what the heck are you guys flashing your fingers for, you know? And so we all pulled over, and they told me that my brake light kept coming on. I'm like, I'm not even touching my brake. Well, what happened was, being that the tassels were so long, it kept flicking the brake light. That's all it was doing. I mean, that's more than what it was doing. But anyway, it was just doing it enough to where the wind was catching it, and so my brake light kept turning on and off. So I ended up cutting the braids off, or I mean the tassels off, and now I don't have any issues. So if you go to have that done, just think about that. And what I ended up having to do until I got to a place where I can actually cut them off is I had to ride like that. That's the way I had to ride, with my knuckles right up on the handle. Uncomfortable. So I'd rather cut them off and have them like that than to have to think about riding like that all the time. So, but anyway, this was about $70 to have those done. And I got that done at Black Hills Harley, one of their booths and everything. So, out there in Sturgis. Anyway, there's my bike. And hope I was able to help anyone out. And if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I'll feature something else on it. I'm kind of hoping that my husband would show up. I can hear his motorcycle out there. He just had a bunch of work done on his CVO. Oh, this is what he got on his. He got medallions at Black Hills Harley. He was in the 82nd Airborne. He was also in the Ranger Battalion. He was in Grenada and Kosovo and Panama. So he did all that. He didn't want the tassels. He says that was a girly thing. So he just did the leather straps on his. And he's got the clear windshield where I have the blackout windshield. I like my blackout windshield. We were thinking of maybe switching it, but no, I like the blackout windshield. He hasn't done much to this one at all, except he added the mustache bars. And these pegs, these foot pegs here, that I can't pull down, are actually the passenger pegs off of his CVO. So he just added that, so it saved us a little bit of money, because his CVO actually had the back seat and tour pack, and I was a passenger on that for a little while. And so being that I've got my own bike now, he doesn't need the tour pack, so he took that off. And he didn't need the passenger pegs anymore at all, so he put that on there. Oh, and if you have your bikes in the garage on cement, make sure you put it on a platform of some kind. Keep it off of the cement. Your batteries won't wear down as fast. Kind of crazy, but yeah. Well, and I wanted to show you too. So there's the wires. I'm probably not going to be able to see it. Anyway, up on the roof of the carport is 3 solar panels, one for each bike. So, anyway. Well, he's really going for a ride. Huh. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I think I hear him coming. Yep. Right now you hear an airplane. He just came into the park, so he'll be coming around that corner here pretty soon. Anticipation is making me wait. Da, 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 da. I forgot the words. Da, 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 da. There he is. Told you he was coming. He just had some work done, so he wanted to take a ride to hear it. Holy crap. I'll bust the windows. Oh, made my hat blow off. Made my hat blow off of my handle there a little bit.
Oh man, this thing freaking rips.
Does it? Anyway, so that's my husband's CVO.
Yeah, this thing rips.
He had pinstripe put on his. And then we did a music stick on a USB for him. Yeah, he loves his bike again. Did you have fun?
Oh yeah. This
Where'd you
thing
go?
Freaking rips. Just through town.
Yeah. Good job. Yeah, I'll have to catch up to you at the next stoplight. Oh, he had speakers installed on his because being that he took the tour pack off that had the back seat and the speakers, he wanted to keep more speakers. So he did that, had that installed. Car toys. And he's going to have speakers put in there eventually. Maybe. It's up to him. Anyway, that's what he did. It's got on both sides and they look really good. They fabricated the frame to it. Did a good job. So, good job, honey. Bye, you guys.